My brother-in-law, he had a geology class here, and they spent a week trying to figure out how Grand Canyon got here, and all of them, none of the ideas work. Okay, and then on Friday, the professor said, we looked at all these theories that don't work, but we haven't looked at one. Anybody know what it is? Kid raised his hand and said Noah's flood, and it got real quiet in the room, and the professor said, "Yeah, you're right, but we can't talk about it." So I know they don't have a theory for Grand Canyon. And several years ago, I gave the 8th edition of this In the Beginning book by Dr. Walt Brown, and it's got the Grand Canyon, and it shows all the different theories, and his hydroplate theory explains everything. And I said, "Do you want to see a theory that works for Grand Canyon?" And she said, "Yeah." And so I gave her the book. She had it about 6 months, and we got together and talked for about an hour and a half. And she said, if the assumption is true, the science works. But she didn't believe the assumption was true. And so then just recently, a year or two ago, I gave it to another professor, and within a day or two, she said, "Walt Brown's not a geologist. You can come and get your book." And she said, "We have it all figured out for the Grand Canyon." And I said, "Well, then you should tell the park system, because they got three theories that don't work." And I've submitted the hydroplate theory for it, and it's going to come. It's going to come.